Some mysteries remain unsolved. They haunt us, leaving only questions in the place of answers. One such mystery? The Zodiac Killer, a name that struck fear across California and continues to baffle investigators over 50 years later. Today on Puzzling Past, we're diving into the twisted, cryptic, and chilling case of the Zodiac Killer. The story begins in Northern California in the late 1960s. From 1968 to 1969, a series of brutal killings rocked the area. But these weren't just random acts of violence. This killer had a plan, and he wanted the world to know. In letters sent to major newspapers, he taunted police, claiming responsibility for multiple murders, and even including mysterious cryptograms. And that's how the Zodiac Killer was born. The Zodiac's confirmed victims included young couples targeted in secluded locations. On December 20, 1968, the first confirmed attack took place. High school sweethearts Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday were shot near Vallejo, California. 6 months later, another young couple, Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau, were attacked in similar circumstances. Michael survived and gave a chilling account of a man who approached their car and opened fire without warning. The killer's methods shifted slightly with each attack. In September 1969, at Lake Berryessa, the Zodiac appeared wearing a black executioner's hood with a cross symbol on his chest. He brutally attacked college students Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard with a knife, leaving a bizarre symbol and message on Brian's car door. This attack showcased both his meticulous planning and his desire for infamy. The Zodiac wasn't just a murderer, he wanted recognition. He sent taunting letters to newspapers, each signed with a unique symbol, a circle with a cross through it. These letters contained details only the killer could know, proving their authenticity. But there was something else, a series of cryptic messages, or ciphers, that he claimed would reveal his identity. Of the 4 ciphers he sent, 2 remain unsolved to this day. The infamous 340-character cipher left cryptologists and the public perplexed for decades. Then, in 2020, a team of amateur codebreakers finally cracked it. But what did it reveal? Instead of the Zodiac's identity, it offered a dark message about his slave collection and his pride in avoiding capture. Over the years, many suspects have been suggested. Arthur Lee Allen, a Vallejo resident with a troubled past, was a prominent figure. He owned a Zodiac watch that bore the same symbol as the killer's. Police found other circumstantial evidence linking him to the crimes, yet nothing definitive. In 2002, DNA tests on a stamp from one of the Zodiac letters seemed to rule Allen out, but could he still be the one? Other suspects included Lawrence Kane, who matched the Zodiac's description, and Rick Marshall, a movie projectionist with an interest in cryptography. Each had possible connections to the killings, but each lead has ended in frustration. Could the Zodiac have been someone entirely off the radar, or a man who led a seemingly normal life by day and turned into a monster by night? In recent years, advances in DNA technology have given investigators new hope. Genetic genealogy, a breakthrough technique used to identify the Golden State Killer, has been considered for the Zodiac case. But despite years of attempts, no clear matches have emerged. Some believe that the DNA samples from the Zodiac's letters may be too degraded or may not even belong to the killer at all. The Zodiac Killer is more than just an unsolved case. He's become a haunting figure in American culture, inspiring films, books, and theories that have kept the mystery alive. His ciphers, taunting letters, and brutal murders have cemented his place in history. But as much as he tried to leave his mark, he may never have the one thing he truly wanted: a name. So, will we ever know the true identity of the Zodiac Killer? Or will he remain forever shrouded in mystery, a symbol of terror and fascination? Perhaps one day, a new piece of evidence will bring us closer to the truth. Until then, the Zodiac Killer remains one of America's greatest unsolved mysteries. Thank you for joining us on Puzzling Past. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Who do you think the Zodiac Killer was?